Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our program. And here is another edition of Stolen Moments presented by PG Entertainment and Cluster Live, Cluster TV. And we thank everyone for watching our show this evening. It's been one heck of a ride today, I must tell you. We started off, I'm Breathe Blue, your host for the show for Stolen Moments. And, I just kind of assume everybody knows me by now, so I need no introduction. I don't even need to introduce myself. But I'm coming from WCLK Radio right now, where we have been doing a fundraiser for 91.9 all week. And I just want to tell you that when I left the radio station after fundraising, walked out the door and, whoo, if I could only swim down Beckwood Street over by Clark Atlanta University, the whole world changed. I felt like my whole life changed. I was looking for a bright and sunny day, and all I got was nothing but rain, 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 rain. And I thought, it was dark outside. It's still dark outside. It was dark at 7 p.m. And then a song came to my head and said, there's no business like show business. And then when I got here to the TV station / radio station, because it's also radio as well, I said, let me check on all the guests who are supposed to be here today. Well, the weather's so bad, I just said to a couple of the artists, please stay home. It's not worth it. The lights have gone out. They don't know what to do with their children. Take them to the grandparents. And I said, well, it's okay. We're going to take a couple of weeks off. We're going to come back. You can watch some of the previous shows that we have had here on Cluster TV and Stolen Moments. We'll rebroadcast Avery Dixon, the winner of the America's Got second place winner, because although sometimes second is best. Yes, he was on America's Got Talent. He came in second place, but he has gone on the road with Dave Koz and friends and doing some wonderful, incredible things. So that's part of what's happening here. And some of the other guests, Tony Bird, who's going to be doing a show at Emory Performing Arts Center, singing the music of Natalie Cole. So we can rebroadcast some of these shows just in case you missed the show. All right, we do have the very wonderful Shantae Can. She is here today. Yes, she made it. She stormed the weather, so she'll be coming up later on in our program. But right now, we're going to just take it to the fellas and allow them to perform for us. We have a young man, Mr. Latham, on the guitar, Mr. Rouse with his piano, and Dwight Smith playing the drums. Take it away, fellas. Do your thing. Thank you. right here on Stolen Moments. Again, I'm Reva Blue. Thank you, band. Thank you, all of you guys, for showing up and showing out with the music you're playing here today. Yeah.
So easy.
I can see a window from here, and the trees are swaying, the wind is blowing, and I don't know what time of the year it is, but it's not feeling like summertime. It does look like there's it's almost like a tornado season, really, with the weather we're having. But we had a couple of people. I told them please just stay home, because if you have to go through the woods and all the other stuff to grandmama's house, it's best if you keep you and your children safe. And that's Brenda Nicole Mora, a wonderful jazz singer, R&B singer, and actress. So we're not taking any chances this evening on the bad weather. And another young man by the name of Canaan was going to join us, but also due to the same situation. So it's better that they stay safe and come back when we have another opportunity to have them on this platform, on this small stage on Cluster TV. Now we have a very special guest. She is here. She did weather the storm. Shantae Can, why don't you come on out and come on over here and have a seat in this chair with me so we can talk with you. She's from Chi-Town. Come on.
She is. Yes,
All right. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I know that.
Y'all.
Yeah, but you know, it's just been one of those kind of days. But we are here.
You can say that again.
I said there's no business like show business.
Listen, the show must go on.
Yeah.
So we are here.
Yeah. Okay, Shantae Can, you are a magnificent singer. Whether it's jazz, R&B, blues, you know what you're doing, and you have that voice. You're from Chicago?
Yes, originally from Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to the Shy.
Okay,
Love
Shy.
y'all. We miss y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
there soon.
Now, how'd you end up here in the ATL?
Actually, my mom is originally from Atlanta, so
Oh, okay.
we ended up moving when I was like in 8th grade. So
Mhm.
I've been here, I've been
Okay.
here.
Well,
Planting roots.
yeah, and doing well, as a matter of fact. You have a musical career like no other that people would be so envious of. And you have recently, you've sung with some really of the great folks from Robert Glasper and Snarky Puppy, and any more names you'd like to mention? And let's see.
On the spot, I just lose it. I lose all the things.
Was it Tanga and the
Taking the bangers.
Tank and the Bangers?
Yes,
Yeah.
my bangers.
Yes. And let's see. So when Snarky Puppy, they won a Grammy. Were you on that album with them?
So I was on the album, but
Mm-hmm.
the Grammy was for a specific performance. of
Oh.
Glenn Hathaway.
Oh, was that?
Mhm.
Uh-huh. So what about
Yes.
your song though? With
Yes, it was number one on the record.
mm-hmm.
So yes, but that wasn't the one that.
And which
actually
song
won
was
the
that?
Grammy. Free Your Dreams.
Yes,
Yes.
that's one that we play on WCLK for your dreams.
I appreciate y'all.
Yes,
I appreciate
indeed.
y'all. Like, every time I'm switching on WCLK, I'm like, yes. I love y'all. I love
Yeah,
y'all. I appreciate
yeah,
the love and
yeah.
it's felt in your hands.
So, what is it about the music that keeps you going and keeps you singing and sharing your style and your sound?
I mean, honestly, like I can't not do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is so much a part of me, and like I said before, I knew that music was much more than a hobby. Like it's something that I was just like purpose to do at a very early age.
How early is early?
I mean, early enough maybe
Like 4 or 5 with the
there
hair
might be
with the hairbrush and all.
Now back then I was super shy, so
Okay.
I didn't really know until maybe like late teens, early 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, there may be something more to this than something that I just love to do.
Okay.
So
So how were you
yeah.
trained for this?
Ooh, my mom, honestly, she was a music teacher.
Oh, okay.
And the music that she taught music at the school that I went to.
Mhm.
So I got to have. Like,
You had no choice.
Oh, yeah. No
Okay, so come on,
choice.
tell us about
No choice.
that.
But I didn't have to, like, she didn't force me to do it. Like, it was just something that I naturally fell
Mhm.
into,
Mhm.
and I noticed that my ear was kind of different, like at a young age.
Mhm.
And I also noticed the fact that everybody wanted to kind of go outside and play and do their various things, but like I just wanted to sit at home and like listen to like melodies and harmonies and all of the things. Like I remember listening to Take Six,
Okay.
trying to like
Yeah.
pull out all the harmonies. I'm like, oh, there's more than three. That's really cool.
Well, well,
You know.
how did you even know that as a young
Well, my
person?
parents, when they would leave me at the house by myself, I would like put in Take Six. I would put in Bobby McFerrin, turn up the music really, really loud and play and blasted it until they got back, and then I acted like I had some sense. I also took piano lessons.
Okay.
I remember I had to practice my piano before I could go outside, so that was
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
Um,
So your mom was really strict,
I wouldn't say strict.
but
But she was, yeah, she made sure it was embedded in me, or that I wasn't, she wanted to like kind of cultivate it
Mhm.
at a very, very young age. I think I remember singing my first solo in a church choir probably around 5 years old.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't even remember how it went. It was
You don't
back
if you
then.
know
I
it
don't
nervous
remember
or
a thing.
you know
Don't remember.
there's a
Yeah.
young girl on YouTube, either YouTube or TikTok,
Mhm.
and she is singing and dancing, and she just took over her. I think it was a kindergarten class. I don't know
Oh,
if you've seen
really?
that. Yeah, she's like the featured person right there, and well,
Aw.
actually made herself the featured person. She was just doing her thing.
Yeah,
So I
just
imagine
being in
that.
her own element.
Right,
Yeah.
right, being her own. So I'm imagining that was also you in your own element
Absolutely.
as a young person, and
Absolutely.
so does the piano? How did the piano
Yeah.
assist you as far as your singing goes?
Well, I guess I had a natural knack for like theory as well,
Mhm.
because I just remember like playing by ear. I remember actually not wanting to take lessons. Like there was a certain age when I was like, the
Rebellious.
lesson, I don't know, mom. Like I hated the actual lesson part of it.
Mhm.
Um, but I just remember like making up songs on my own. I would be listening to like Brian McKnight back in the day, or some old school soul songs, like even some Easy Like Sunday Morning. You know
Yes,
that song?
yes.
I remember trying to play it like on the piano.
By ear, by
Yeah.
ear, yeah.
Yes, like there was only so much that lessons were gonna do at that time.
Uh-huh.
I was a little rebellious,
I see.
and so yeah, but it helped me so much. I mean, it helped me like so because I think very, very musically, like not just like kind of like a typical vocal
Mhm.
thing. Like
So
there's
you're
just much more. I'm listening to every single instrument that is present in everything in all the music.
She sounds like a child prodigy, doesn't she? You know, like a
You
genius.
said it.
I'm saying that not many people can do that. My grandson surprised me when they sent me a video of him playing the sousaphone in the marching band, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's a big thing.
when did he become a musician?
Listen.
When did you learn how to read music? You know, was it just in you?
I think it was. It was just in me, and it took the right things to kind of pull it out of me.
Mhm.
So yeah, I can remember like riding with my mom to her church choir rehearsal, or even my dad is very musical also. Like he plays little piano.
Mhm.
He doesn't sing, but he has great musical taste, and he kind of had a lot to do with my musical influence. Like he listens to everything from Tupac to Mississippi Mass Choir
Mhm.
to, I mean, classical music, a lot of that. Yeah, it's just embedded. He has a great ear.
When was your first professional gig?
Okay,
Where they paid you, got a
professional.
check and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I kind of started recording in the studio. Honestly, this guy who used to go to my church, his name is Ronnie Garrett. Shout out to
Okay.
Ronnie.
All right, Ronnie.
Y'all know Ronnie.
Mhm.
He actually gave me my first recording session gig at the studio. I was probably like 17 or 16.
Uh-huh.
And he was like doing like backgrounds for these people's album. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to record. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. I'm gonna teach you how to do this. It's like, okay, that's fine. Let's do it. So that was
It's
that.
fine. Let's do it.
And I think from singing at church is when, and going to Apache Cafe is when I kind of
Okay,
started
yeah,
linking up
yeah,
with people
yeah.
in the music industry
Mhm.
and getting like a lot of musician friends. And yeah, it was just yeah, it was insane. Like
Yeah.
what I was kind of surrounded with at that area, like yeah,
Those jam sessions like that help you to build your self confidence
yep,
and also connect with other people
yes,
in the industry. And even if they're
absolutely,
not in the industry, there are a lot of people out there who don't have recordings or they're still singing at home and still singing in the shower.
yes,
But when they come out and they step on the stage, it was like, wow,
yes.
that's a
Yeah,
wonderful
when
voice.
you're comfortable in your element, like all things are possible. So
Hmm.
I try to stay there mentally because it wasn't always easy for me. Like I had to like do some work in order to just be just comfortable and more, you know,
What?
more confident in my sound and
Yeah.
what I was trying to portray. And I have to say this too. I did get the chance to sing background for India Ari, so
Okay.
that was like my first big break as a background singer to be
Yeah.
able to travel the
Hmm.
world and sing for
Wow.
artists that I was already a fan of. So that definitely helped me. It was such a blessing, like just to see the ropes from behind the scenes.
So everybody wants to know, well, being on the road with India Ari and her.
But I'm here for longevity.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, so you recorded your first album, I think it was 2017? Was it
So
around that
the
time?
dates are mixed up. So
Okay.
the first real official album was in like 2016, right? Yeah, that was Journey to Golden.
Yeah.
But before that, there were features before that,
Hmm.
which were awesome, like Jazz Specs feature, Find My Way to Love.
Right, yeah.
And then there was a Kyrie Cabral Simmons feature. in
Right,
there.
yeah, we have that
Um,
album. We play that all the time as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
Foreign Exchange.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And how
I'm trying
about
to miss
the
somebody.
Incognito
Yeah.
gig? I was like, what?
That was a fun time, man.
Was it?
My dad introduced me to Incognito, so like I was fans of their sound and their music. Like I
Right.
had no idea what like British soul sounded like. I didn't even know that it was a thing
Called British Soul.
until
Yeah.
I started listening to WCOK
Hmm.
and just like Incognito. I love this. Like everything that I
Yeah.
liked, it ended up being like Incognito.
Yeah,
So
Deborah
to be
Bond
on that
and
show with
and
Kyrie.
yeah.
And I think Tony Morell was
Yeah,
there.
he was. He
That
was.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
So the vocalists who have come through there
Mhm.
with Incognito, I
Yes.
even saw Shaka Khan singing with
At
Incognito.
Cobb Energy.
yeah. So and so Deborah Bond and Mesa,
Yes, love
you
her.
know
Love
that.
those ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself on the stage with Incognito.
I know. I was like, Dad, this is your fault, but I'm appreciative to have been given the opportunity. I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
I might be scared as I'll get out, but we gon' get through this. Especially back then, I was a
Mhm.
little,
Yeah.
had to work through some
Okay.
things.
Okay. So if you were not a
Mhm.
singer and the person who you are at this
Mhm.
time,
I don't even
what do
know. I don't even know
you-
what that line
you,
is.
oh,
I have no idea.
you have no idea what you would
Okay.
be doing otherwise.
Okay, so I know it would definitely still be art related.
Mhm.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
Can I still?
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
I would either I would either teach children or be some type of something having to do with children.
Yeah.
Or teaching them.
Hmm.
Early childhood
Okay.
education, something of that sort.
Uh-huh. Or movies.
Or movies and
Think
TV. or
about
TV.
that.
Yeah,
Writing.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about the
Yeah.
movie. What was the movie? Sun Out. The Sun Out. Remember, you
yes.
did the soundtrack.
Okay, thank you.
I got a phone call. Look, I got a phone call before she got a phone call.
And we appreciate you. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
connecting the dots.
Yeah.
I think what is it? Sun. Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Little Darling.
Yeah,
Here comes
that's the
sun.
name of the movie.
Yes, with
And-
Terry Lynn.
Yeah, and you did the soundtrack, one of the songs for the movie.
Yep. A couple songs for the movie.
Yeah.
Off of Soul and Power. Yes.
Mhm.
That was amazing. Like I was like, this is really really cool because I didn't really have to do anything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But just be there.
Yeah.
You know.
So just give them the music, and
Yeah.
they
And
they
took it and
they
did
put it in
That was
put
a
in the
great
movie or
opportunity. Like,
soundtrack.
that was really really fun.
Yeah.
The people were amazing. I got to go to the release or the official.
Yeah, we were
release
there.
party.
We were there
I
together.
ran into you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Yeah, because they came to me and they said, "Well, we need a voice." We just, as I made some suggestions, and they was like, "Ah, yeah, that's really good and that's really wonderful." But then you know, they said, "Do you know Shantae Can?" And I was like, "Of course I do."
Wow.
And I was like, I said, "She's
Yeah,
has a wonderful
small
song,"
world.
and we went through some songs, and they said, "Well, you know, we like this one," and so you were chosen for that movie. It was a great.
Well, I
Good thing.
received it and I appreciate that even now
Uh,
because it has led to some other things and kind of got me thinking more of placements for more TV and film and movies,
Yeah.
whether independent or major. I'm game for it all.
Well, you're a great writer of songs
Thank
and creating lyrics, even if you just say "da da da."
You remember that segue? That was a little. Literally, that song wrote itself. I was just
Uh-huh.
the vessel, and that's literally how it happened.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. So what is next for you as far as recording or on stage or a tour? What's next?
All of the above is next.
Mhm.
I just announced a couple weeks ago, well maybe a couple days ago, that
Mhm.
I'm doing an album release tour.
Okay.
Probably late June.
We're already.
July.
It's late June already.
Okay,
June's
so
over,
yes,
baby.
be looking out. Be looking out now. I know we're doing a couple city winery. Can't stop.
City Winery.
I'm a little too excited.
I understand. City Winery.
It's been a long day.
Mhm.
City Winery.
Yeah.
There's Philly, there's Chicago, there's Nashville,
Mhm.
City Wineries
Mhm.
coming up soon. Yes, and there is more in the works.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Well.
Atlanta included.
Oh, ATL loves you. How could we
love
not?
y'all. I
So
love
here
y'all.
is the microphone. It's
Okay.
is this thing on?
Is
Where's
this thing
the
on?
little green light? There's a little red
It's
light,
time, it's time for this right
and then
now?
the green light comes on, and then
Okay.
I hand you the microphone,
Okay.
and I say, "Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome to Stolen Moments on the stage? A round of applause for Shantae Can."
Oh yeah. Summertime.
whoa, 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 whoa. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Yeah. It's gonna be alright. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Oh no, 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 no. It's gonna be alright. Sit, hush, little baby, don't you cry. It's gonna be alright. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Whoa, hush, little baby, don't you cry. It's gonna be alright. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. La 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 la. La 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 la. You remember that? La 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 la. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Ah, yeah, come on.
If you are worried about where I've been or who I saw, because I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. If you are worried about where I've been or who I saw, because I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me, yeah. Baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. Baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. You know you got me. Baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. Yeah, yeah. Last time, y'all. Baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Shantae. Ken, thank you so much. And that's just a sampling of Shantae. I'll take it. I'll figure it out. I'll put the squeeze inside here. And come on. You want to sing some more? You can always sing some more. You know. Okay, so now that we've heard a little bit, you have a very unique sounding voice. It's when you say it's a sweet sounding voice, yeah, it's really cool, smooth, has a nice little touch, and so we look forward to you have to come back and visit us again here on Stolen Moments. Again, Shantae Can here on the stage, and always some great things come out of performing on a small. This is considered like a small platform because we're really new. We're still new here at Cluster TV and this show, Stolen Moments. So we have a lot of ideas and a lot of great things, and we really want to have you to come back because I know you're working on some songs. So if you could like spontaneously come up with some lyrics like right now, what would be on your mind? I see here's a challenge.
I'll tell you what's on my mind.
What's on your mind?
It's hot.
It's hot. Okay. So give me some. That is as hot. That's what you was.
That's what it was right there. Y'all can catch it on replay. Hot replay.
Okay. It is a little warm. So, do you ever play the piano along with yourself? Do you plan on playing piano with your on your next albums or any in the future?
You asked
Yes, baby. Are you? Tell me. Come on now.
Okay, so as far as the piano playing, like just shredding and everything, that happens in the comfort of my own home. As far as like production and like writing songs, that's where I kind of use the piano. I don't know if I would ever play on stage. I mean, you know what? Let me not say never. Let me not say never.
That's right, because look,
I think
Nina
something
Simone.
really just genuine and really like
Think about it.
I appreciate that.
A lot of vocalists
It's,
like
I just have to practice.
that's
and
all
not-
right.
yeah.
That's all you have to do. You're the one who have all the talent. I mean, I would love to get on there and say,
That'll be one of my goals.
okay, so we have Nina Simone,
Yes, love
great
her.
great singer and
Absolutely.
pianist.
Mhm.
Carmen McRae. People didn't know that she played piano as well.
Okay.
And Sarah Vaughan.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, she was I think she played piano before she was even singing. So she's another one. So and then there's like and on the new scene there's Kayla Waters, one of the pianists, the daughter of the great saxophonist Kim Waters. So I could see you up there now playing the piano and singing along.
Not for the whole time.
No,
just like a little bit.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, Nancy Wilson was the lady with the song, and something about singing, and that she said that when you're on stage and you perform, you don't always have to scat. It's okay to just sing the song and make it sound beautiful. What do you think of her opinion on that?
Honestly, I am a fan of whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'm a fan of people not feeling down to one thing or the other. I'm a fan of doing both of the things.
Yeah.
Whatever you're feeling in the moment, do that. Whatever makes you free, do that. There's time for all of those things. There's a space for all of them.
Yeah. All right. Is there anyone that you haven't performed with yet, but that you would love to be?
Ooh, I have a
part-
list.
Okay. Sounds like a long list.
Yes, John Batiste.
Oh yes, yes,
Love him.
yes.
Kamasi Washington.
Oh wow, yeah. You gotta be from Morocco though.
I gotta be from Morocco.
No, I'm just putting that. I'll just put that away. I just saw Kamasi Washington,
Okay.
and he
You
had
from Morocco?
no City Winery.
Okay.
I wish I was in Morocco, but
sounds like a plan.
he had I think his lady, his partner, was with
Yes.
him, and she was from Morocco,
Okay,
and
cool.
they were doing some wonderful stuff. So you
Love
got
it.
to have that little thing and have a couple of instruments in there shaking and stuff
That's
like
fine.
that.
I'm
So
good.
I'll call it Kamasi. Who else?
Yeah. Call him up. Call him up, say hey.
Yeah.
Who else on my list? I know I have these people somewhere.
What does Stevie Wonder call you?
Listen, if he calls me, I'm literally just gonna flatline for like 2 seconds. It could be that though. I'm gonna be okay.
Uh-huh.
Just say some prayers, and
Yeah.
if that oh my God, that would be a dream. Like if he knew who I was, I would lose it.
Yeah. You know he has a radio station out there out west. Does he still have that radio station? Yeah. Out in LA. In LA.
Exactly.
Oh.
Everything that is.
Okay.
Within me, I would love to do that.
Okay.
I would be honored.
So look,
Yeah.
well, you have to get a gig out in LA,
Yeah.
and then call
It's
someone
not too
have
far-fetched.
your manager call up Stevie and say, well, we're coming over for an interview because we have some new songs and we have to do a recording, a new album, the latest. When's the latest album coming out? In a couple weeks? But soon?
Not in a couple weeks, but
soon?
couple months.
Okay, in a couple months.
Singles will
Yeah,
be coming out
yeah.
rather.
See, I'm trying to help her along to get out there
Yes.
with Stevie. So you have to go out to the West Coast to LA, and take your music to.
I think we're planning on hitting LA sometime at the top of next year.
Okay.
Unless something happens before then, I will be there,
Okay.
and I will be here for Stevie.
All right.
Yes. I would love
Okay.
that.
Shantae,
Yeah.
Can, thank you for visiting
Thank
us
you.
here on
Yeah.
Stolen Moments, Cluster TV. Thank you.
In the middle of a whole storm.
In the middle of a whole storm, I still can look out the window from here. It's like, oh Lord.
All right.
But everything's gonna calm down real soon. And again, thank you for joining us here. Thank all the guys in the band for accommodating us this evening.
Got to get the
And
rain to get the rainbow.
if you just play us a little Stolen Moments on your way out or something like that, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Again, Mr. Preston Griffin for helping us produce this show from PG Entertainment, Daryl Davis, Robert Jackson, Tracy, who is working the cameras, and Jordan, who are all a part of the show. And this is the first, we've been doing it now for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months.
You knew.
Yeah, we still new. Sometimes I wonder how people can do this for 20 years.
Ever.
But we look forward to coming back. We're going to take a short pause, but you'll be able to watch some of the other performances of the other shows, other episodes, and then we'll come back to produce a new show. So I thank you. I'm Reva Blue. Thank you, everyone, for showing up this evening. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Are they gonna play us out?
I think they're going to play something out for us. All right now.
that dry.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Hey, catch some of
Catch
that
some
dry.
of that dry.
That's why I look like catch that dry.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-uh.
For color, man, you ain't bad.
Shit, yeah, I gotta get out, you know what?
For color, man, you ain't bad.
No,
Get credit. Get credit.